Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. In the last part we did the Cavern of the Stolen Faith. Off screen, I did a couple of things. I fought the ghost in the monster arena until I got the Peaceful Bangle, which has no encounters, which is so useful for coming back to these previous areas, because you just don't have to worry about running into things, and it's going to get even more useful later on. I also did the following, and that shield that I had that had zombie proof for Tidus, I'm after customizing stone proof onto it because it only costs 20 petrifying grenades, which is just useful to have, especially for something coming up, and we got 99 of them from one of the things that we did, the area conquest. And I did the same with Riku's, I think her Tetra Targe or something, just so that she is stone proof as well, because we're going to be relying on the three of those guys soon enough. But first of all, we've got a thing or two to do here back at the Zanarkand ruins. Remember I mentioned, and I might as well just show off the fact that we're able to just waltz on through here without any encounters whatsoever. There's a chest up there that I didn't get. Okay, well I might as well see to getting that now, since I have no encounters. No frontiers is what it is. It's definitely the easiest way to get that equipment. Like, the other options that you have are either getting purifying salts, which are a pain in the neck to steal, as well as the monsters that you'd have to catch for actually going ahead and getting them are a pain in the neck as well. Excuse me, I want to go there. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. It's hard to tell, like, which part is traversable and which isn't here in these places sometimes. No, I don't. I just came back to where way I came, didn't I? I think, anyway. I totally did. I want to come up here. To these weird finger-like platforms. The other way of getting it is either to get, is there a chest down there I didn't get as well? It sure looks like it too. Oh no, that's the one I got at the start of a previous video. That was the level 3 key sphere I missed. And the other way is actually a boss that we're going to be fighting, who can be a little bit of a challenge, to be honest. He has a chance of dropping something that has the no encounters. So, to be perfectly honest, I'd prefer to catch a ghost and fight it over and over again, like fight it maybe like 5 times in the arena and take like 5 minutes or 10 minutes to do it, rather than to keep having to reload a boss and try fighting that again. So, that's the way it is here. Now, what they want us to do this time is they want us to actually step on the... not that. They want us to step on all of the white squares. So let's see how difficult it is for me to actually find the ones I'm not supposed to stand on this time. That one? No. Welcome back to Tetris 99, everybody. No. You thought these cloisters of trials were over. I seriously can't find the... Is that one in the middle one of them? Yes, it is. And is this one up here one of them? Yes, it is. I think there's like some in here and some in the other room. So there's 3 here. The 2 sisters. Fabian just got a new car. He bought a new car yesterday. And pretty much the exact same car as his previous car, but it's like a no, that's not it. Oh, now I'm going to have to do that all over again back in there as well. I think there are 4 of these. No. And it's not the one up there either, because I remember that's one of those... cornery L-shaped pieces. Those ornery L-shaped pieces is what it should be. What the hell did I just do? Oh, that's just the elevator, that if I really, really wanted to, I could go and fight Dark Bahamut, which, do you know what, I don't want to. That's 1. So 1... No. I knew that one wasn't 1. I'm just gonna go back and stand on them now, while I can still remember which ones they are. This is worth it, by the way. I'm not gone crazy or anything. It's not one of those ones. Is it this one? No. This one. Don't tell me it's the one like right up here by the door. Or is it this one? Yeah, okay. Because the one up there by the door I was pretty confident was like an L-shaped piece. Don't stand on that by accident. Which one is it now? It's this one in the middle, I know. And the one up here. And isn't it this one? No, please. Why? Why does this game just have to torture me with this block puzzle? You spend your days looking up things like how to... You spend your days looking up things like how to do this, that, and the other. And only to be thwarted by this simple block puzzle. I'm gonna get it this time though, I swear. And then it's this one. And then it's this one down here. Okay, suck it, Zanarkand Cloister of Trials. Oh yeah, but he got a new car and it's pretty much the same as his... It's the exact same make and model of his other car, just a couple of years newer. And it's a right-hand drive instead of a left-hand drive. That's it. So now we call them the two sisters. So he sent me a picture of the two sisters next to each other, like right next to each other. The two, and that was all he said in the text was the two sisters. Now we get your destruction sphere. You want to do this before going to where we go next. By the way, I think it's into this one we want to put it. Take patty, eat patty. Well, that did jack shit. So is it into this one we want to put it? Is that gonna do something? Yeah, that looks better. Now we're getting somewhere. So I'm pretty sure this treasure is going to be useless. The magistral rod. But what's important is that we need to get all of these treasures. Pretty sure that's for Yuna. Half MP cost, but well, when we get the Nirvana powered up pretty soon, might I add, that's going to be pretty useless. So that's the Zanarkand Cloister of Trials again. Now we can actually do something exciting because we're going to board the airship again and head off somewhere new. Which is the reason why I've had those like stone-proof equips and things equipped on my those three characters. I'm actually going to go ahead and save just in case. No, I don't want to save over that. I'll save over the dome corridor. It's all these like recording sessions I'm doing on the same day or the same couple of days. And then I get paranoid about what if I want to return to a previous area. Now you see here, like one of the things you might notice is that like the areas on this list are listed in order of where you go to them pretty much. So now you might be wondering, why is this place Baj Temple right up at the top? We've never been there before in our lives. Well, you might be surprised to see that we actually have been here before. Even though I think I explained where this place is in a previous video when we unlocked the coordinates to it. It's pretty much where we were with Tidus, right at the very beginning of the game, where we were swimming around. And where we got rescued by Riku. But there's another thing that we can do here now that we're all grown up. I really wanna shout it out. All grown up, I want the world to know. That's what we're going to be doing here. First of all, I need to get into the water. There we go. like that song by, what's it called?
What's up? Something here?
Their hair looks weird. It looks all cell shaded or something.
I get the picture. All right, let's go.
Yeah, it's payback time, all right. These two and Riku. It's like our two original friends that we met here, which is great to see. So yeah, there's actually not that much to do here other than, wasn't it back here is where we want to go? There's pretty much just this one boss battle we want to do here. But I can't for the life of me figure out where it wants me to go at the moment. It wants me to go into where that green thing is. That's normally where it wants me to go. Yeah, here we go. What's the name of that band I'm trying to think of? And here's this asshole again, by the way. So the reason why it's kind of important that you get, I could actually mix something on this guy if I really wanted to. I could mix two of those electro marbles, or two of those fire gems actually. Fish scales, I've got like loads of this crazy stuff because he's pretty much weak against. If we look at him, attack, he's weak against every element, so he's got quite a bit of HP as well. So that's why we want to try and take him out quite quickly. I'm just trying to see here. What could I mix up on this guy? I could like use the poison fang on him to poison him. I might do that. But there's kind of a danger involved to doing that too. I might as well use the water gems on him. Flash flood. See, that's doing good damage. That's more damage than she'd ever do otherwise. You get like 6 times damage on that thing. And I'm gonna hasty get everyone. So that's the danger with this guy, is that really you only have these 3 characters, because this is like your underwater boss battle. So that's the advantage of having stoneproof and stone ward on your characters, is that they can't get petrified. And the problem with characters getting petrified underwater is that they just instantaneously are removed from battle. I didn't want to do that. Whatever. Just completely screw it up. It still did good damage, like what else was it going to do? So what I might as well do is use... What'll happen if I use quick hit on him once? No. Special use. I'm going to try and poison him. But then do I really want to? There's a danger to poisoning him, you see, and the problem is if he... I can't sword play him here. I can quick hit him though. The problem is if I poison him, then he might end up getting killed at a very, very bad time. Use. I might as well just use an Albed potion on everybody, just to keep their HP up. Quick hit. Just to keep everyone's HP up where it should be, and we're taking him out. The problem with poison is that you can't control, like, again, you can't, the problem with poison and things like that is that you can't control when the boss is going to die, and normally that wouldn't really be an issue. Okay, so that just instantly KO'd him. So I'm going to bring him back. I mean, I have 14 Phoenix downs. Can I use quick hit on him again? Just to be able to get like another free attack. Like even there, the advantage of using quick hit in that situation was, even though technically it didn't really do that much damage. Oh fuck, why'd you have to do this? This is why I didn't want to poison him. Because the problem is, if he dies while he's after capturing somebody. I'm going to struggle. No, do you know what? I'm going to... Yeah, I am going to struggle. And get out, get me out of here. Oh no, did I screw it up? Fuck it, I screwed it up. That's why I didn't want to kill him. Why did you have to get a critical hit at exactly that time, Waka? Now we lost. Is this like the first time I've got a game over and it was against that crummy boss? I swear. That's why I didn't want to poison him, because if he dies while somebody's inside in him, then if he dies while somebody's inside in him, then he does like 9,999 damage to the whole party and kills you. So that's why you don't want to do that. Okay, we got him that time. I actually did poison him that time. Basically, that was a better version of the battle that I had previously, because I poisoned him first with Riku. I got off the attack or the element reels with Waka all on the same element. And then for some reason I was able to use swordplay this time. I don't know why I wasn't able to use swordplay the previous time, in the previous battle, but as you can see, I didn't get the equipment with no encounters. I got it with auto reflect, so that's, as I say, why I don't like. Now what I want to do is I want to find there's a piece of equipment that I'd like to get here. Is it in here? There's like a chest that I need to pick up here, and I can't remember where exactly it is because everything looks the same in this cockamamie place. The thing is, I'm not even going to do anything with it if I did get it. I feel like there's like something red over there that I can see. Maybe we don't get it until we go in here, but I'm pretty sure I remember it just being out there in the watery area somewhere. So yeah, this is pretty much the same temple where we were previously with Titus. Like right at the beginning of the game. Is there something over here? I feel like I saw something there. Maybe I'm just seeing things. This game is driving me crazy. Maybe that's just the way I'm supposed to go to get out of here. To be able to get up onto dry land. It's crazy how like those fires are still burning here despite it being so long since anyone's been here. So basically in this area, if you haven't got all of the treasures from the destruction spheres in each temple, you're not going to be able to do what you're supposed to be here. You pretty much have to go over to each of these ridiculous looking statues and get them to light up. And they're not going to if you haven't got the destruction sphere. Treasure chest. So that's why you can't do this until you've gone back to the Zanarkand Cloister of Trials. So this is clearly the Jose one, since it's all electric-y. Electric-y, if that's a word. I presume that's Kilika, since it's all fiery. And this one here would be... Well, I presume this is Bevel, if it's the weird purpley floaty one, or Zanarkand, one or the other. They're both weird purple. Oh no, this would be the Bevel one, the blue levitatey sort of one, I guess. Doing so breaks the seal on the Chamber of the Faith, because I guess this originally was a legit, like, temple with a legit Cloister of Trials or whatever at one point in the past. But what Aeon are we going to get here, you might ask? Well, you'll just have to see. I've seen her somewhere before, I'm sure.
You are Maester Seymour's mother.
So you know, yet still you seek my aid. My son, do you not hate him?
He's just kind of fucked up, really.
It is all right. He is the one who sowed the seeds of hatred. He is to blame. But I am at fault for letting him become what he was. He was always alone, half guardo, half man. I wanted to give him the strength to live by himself. And so I became a faith. But because I let him taste power, he began to thirst for more. He was not satisfied with my Aeon. He wanted more power.
And he found sin.
Yes. Come, summoner. I will bestow you with my power. The Dark Aeon, Anima. Destroy sin, and my son's obsession with it.
Yep, you heard right, folks.
Recompense for what I did to him.
We're going to get Anima, that freaky deaky Aeon that Seymour's used previously, who, as we now know, is actually the spirit of his own mother that he who became a faith. So it's actually quite cool. I mean, she's like, please use my power to free my son or whatever, which is kind of a nice idea, I guess. I'm going to have another look for that chest, everybody, just because I'm not satisfied. It's definitely here. What it is it's the Onion Knight, which is Lulu's ultimate weapon, her celestial weapon. I'm not going to be powering it up, so I'm not going to be using it, because the celestial weapons are actually bad unless you power them up. There's no point in really using them unless you get them powered up, like double powered up or whatever. So I feel like it must be something to do with that hole over there, because why else would there be a hole over there otherwise? Like, seriously, it's like the only part that's of note here. Is that it just right there and I've been missing it this whole time? For fuck's sake. Yeah, I'll use the celestial mirror. All that dinking around slip that we've been doing. And we get the Onion Knight. Which is, and we don't get any scene of Lulu getting it or anything because, well, she can't swim, so. Now becomes the question, how do we get out of here? Oh, I think we go over here. Onto this thing over here, I think. And that lets us surface. Is it? Or is it like over here? There must be some way out of this water. Square, okay. The world is square for all you Final Fantasy fans out there. Well, I presume you are if you're watching this LP. Why am I still recording? I finished everything that I wanted to do. Thank you for watching this part of Let's Play Final Fantasy X. I will see you next time. Bye now.